Welcome to the Rainbow Gateway Oracle. This is Katarina coming at you. And I definitely have a few decks for you. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and heavy 6th house placements, and also heavily aspected Mercury, Chiron. And Virgo is definitely the wellness committee and the one that is going to look at all of the health and fine tune everything and take care to do things more efficiently and with more purity of mind. And this is the message for you today, Virgo, is that we are doing a reading and it's called 99 Problems, but fuck it. So we have the Big Lebowski cards here. If you know about Big Lebowski, then you know. We have the fuck it deck. We have the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, the Tarot, and the Crystal Wisdoms. So let's get started here. We're going to start with the dude and get some cards out for your reading. 99 problems. What do you got going on in your life that is like driving you crazy and giving you all of the problems? Let's see here. Okay, you got the Hermit. Are you alone all the time and you're hating on it? Like you're not recognizing that the universe needs you to take care of yourself right now. Being alone is important in life. And it's not easy to be alone, but we have to learn to get out of the old ways of thinking. We have the Hierophant and Brant. So we have Walter Sobchak and Brant coming out here. Like you might be having a problem at work. Like I'm seeing like two different viewpoints, two different like lifestyles, two different ways of being here in these cards. Like and I'm getting an element too of it's like because the two don't see eye to eye, the other one is sort of laughing at the... It's like someone's laughing at your misfortune is what I'm kind of getting here. And maybe your misfortune to them, like maybe you're alone in life and they think that's funny that you don't have anyone with you, surrounding you, because they have some old school belief systems that are really like tainted and tarnished and black, because there's this black energy back here. It's like you have the 3 whites and they have 2 whites and a black, and it's like their mindset and their belief system is tarnished, and because of their tarnishing they have a way of seeing you. But it might be hard for you to recognize that other people see you that way, because it's like it's just not easy to not take it personally sometimes. And that's really the practice that you have to do while you're in hermit mode, is practice not taking things personally and not wanting to kill people who have a different belief as you, because sometimes when people have a different belief as you, they can be dangerous, you know, especially when it's been a tarnished, you know, value system or whatever it is that they've been raised with versus what you've been raised with. $99 problems, but fuck it, dude. Ace of Cups. That's the White Russian right there. Let's see what else comes out with this ace. Like, you know, it may drive you to drink at times, but what I'm getting here is that you love and care about yourself and stuff like that. And it's more about like what you offer to the situation. Like you offer love to the situation, but they might not be able to offer love to the situation. But at times it's really infuriating and you want to like just bowl everything over is what I'm getting. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. It's like, so his toe slipped over a little bit. Like, Smokey, this is not Nam. There are rules. It's like, not being able to take accountability and there's an energy of you standing up for yourself, like really strong, because you have taken the time to be alone. It's really helping to stabilize you this time that you're spending alone, even though you may be going through some, you know, uncomfortable emotions that are aggressive, you know, livery, as we would say in Chinese medicine, like your liver's being aggravated. But I feel like because of you're willing to center yourself, these people who couldn't really see you because their beliefs are tarnished, it's like they're starting to see something, right? I'm getting here like there's an energy of just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You're living your life and you don't really care. But then there's that underlying, like, it still kind of hurts too because people aren't, you know, really being loving. You're like, and then, but it's like they're seeing what you do, like leading by example, right? So it's like they're still getting their light bulbs on in some kind of way, even if you think that they're just, you know, kind of mocking you in that kind of way. It's an interesting reading here, 99 problems. So, you know, not letting the shadow and the haters and all that shit get to you, really, is what this is. You know, you have to stand strong in your own power, even when it makes you feel infuriated inside. Take care to your own feelings and needs without, you know, putting it on someone else, even though they do that to you, because that's what I'm getting here is like they see you doing the work, they see you, but then they mock you like you're missing something in life, and they're the ones missing something. We have the Judgment, the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. There is an elevation here. There is progress. Like the, it's interesting because we have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups is about nostalgia, family, home, traditions, ancestry, you know, the fourth house, you know, kind of energy, Cancerian vibes. Like, but there's only 5 cups here in the Folgers. And the Folgers in the movie, this is where the ashes are going. The ashes of their dead friend is in the Folgers can in this movie. And you have to see the movie to really get it, but the realization that something from your past had to die in order for you to find peace of mind. So whatever this is that you had to cut out of your life, it's really more about cutting out toxic thought patterns. So if this was a person that you cut out of your life, this is someone who's perhaps it's like they align with a particular way of thinking, believing, a particular zeitgeist. That word's coming up a lot. It's like, so they align with that particular mentality. And when you're cutting them out of your life and finding more peace of mind, it's because you're cutting out, you know, an old belief structure that doesn't align with you too. So it's like, you know, cleaning house in your friends list is essentially cleaning house in your own mind. So really, essentially, you want more wholehearted connections that make you feel good, and you're willing to let go of the things in the past that you have to let go of. You're not clinging to things anymore is what I'm getting. You're allowing things to be like change. You realize when you're not holding on to what these other people are doing or thinking or believing about you, like you have more mental freedom too. It opens you up. It gives you that peace of mind and helps you bring more love to yourself, essentially. 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's like it's bringing in more positive connections, more good friends, more people who think and feel the way you do, because you have to cut those old ones out. But you've had to do work on yourself because you've had to deal with your own shadow issues is what I'm getting. You've had to deal with some shadow issues, some feelings. You worked really hard here, and you know, a part of you on the inside has died. And that's all. It's like purifying, you know, the ancestral line, even like this. It's helping to bring more harmony and joy into your space, this process that you've been moving through. So let's get an oracle of the sun. Rebellion. So, you know, feeling like you have to rebel against something is feeling, if you feel rebellious, you're feeling victimized by something outside of yourself. And the thing about that is recognizing your own inner authoritarian, and recognize if you're rebelling against yourself, or are you rebelling against like, are you rebelling against something that's legitimate, or is it a false reality in your thought structures is coming out here. Fulfillment and extremism. This is talking to me about capitalism here. Rebellion, fulfillment, extremism. Like, this is talking about different belief structures. You know, so having a completely different, like, political or stance as your family or your friends or whatever it is, it's like there's this need to rebel against the old structures and the old ways of thinking here, and recognizing that capitalism is insanely toxic to the experience of love in our life. And this is the thing that's coming out in this reading. I have 99 problems and they all have to do with fucking capitalism. But dude, fuck it. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna get ourselves a crystal card and see how we can heal. Because, you know, personally, how can we heal the capitalistic toxicity in the world? Well, you have to go within and you have to look at your own belief systems. We have Bumblebee, Jasper, and Menelite. You have to clip out the kind of mindset that is hateful and keeps us fighting amongst each other and competing and everything like that. There's no compassion, there's no care. It's like, well, I got mine, fuck you. And we have to get rid of that attitude. Trust, we have the Bumblebee Jasper. Bumblebee Jasper's startling colors instill a new vibration. The stone stimulates new projects, bringing you the message that you must have honesty in your life. You have to be honest with yourself, or you're never going to get through the difficulty. But I feel like that's something that you're working through. And, you know, it doesn't happen overnight. You chip away at it. But it's like the more you stand stable and strong within your own self, within your own uniqueness, the more it's going to be easier for you to trust yourself. The more you're going to be able to let things go that die, or let problems go, because your mind can make a shit ton of problems. And, you know, we can spend all our time focused on, you know, these ideas in our head that say everything's a problem. But actually, there's no problem at all. But you get caught up in your mind, you get caught up in your thoughts, and you can't let it go. But this is the thing. This is the time to let it go. And this is the process you're moving through. You know, meanwhile, you have capitalism, you have all this shit that's going on in the world, in the media, in the economy, and everything like that. It's definitely affecting you. But the thing is you have to just maintain this hermit energy, because you have to focus more on the force and the light within than what's going on around you. Okay, because all of that's what really radiates. That's where the work is. You have to focus on what's going on inside versus what these assholes are doing out here. And that's, you know, kind of like the thing, because they're, you know, they have a self-limiting mindset, and they try to make everyone else believe with them all of these things that are limiting. You don't want to limit yourself. You don't want to limit your growth. You don't want to limit your character. You don't want to limit your purpose. You don't want to limit anything in life. But these kinds of energies that I'm talking about are oppressive, you know. They aren't interested in, you know, caring about, you know, your inner growth and development. You know, they're focused in the world on, you know, shit that doesn't matter, shit that's destructive and hurtful. And you just have to stay centered. Here we go. And then that's the process of trusting yourself. Self-understanding. You are a divine being with immense inner riches, holding the bright, energizing light of the sun. You were born to carry out a specific task. Charismatic, you naturally attract people. You have inner strength and courageously go where others do not dare. Harvest your resources and put them to work to heal disease. So utilizing your fearlessness is going to help you here. Bumblebee Jasper, bees work together. This has to do with the cosmic intelligence too. And connecting through the crown chakra is really good for you. Doing qigong and things like that that open you up is really advised here. To help you continue to trust yourself, we have Menelite. And that's the wise feminine. Menelite has profound connection with the earth, the wise feminine, and priestess power. It marks rites of passage through womanhood to wisdom. Self-understanding. You're an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. Go deep into yourself to find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul. Put aside fear and remember that transitions are necessary prerequisites for growth. So as you're shifting here, it's like you're having to shift your own mentality and your own belief systems. So there's like a restructuring in this process and then a death. And that's kind of what happens when you go into the hermit mode. You have to analyze, process, and then eliminate in a way. And then you release and you let go. And then you can keep the memories that are good and you let the bad shit out the door, you know, and it's like the part of that process is pulling yourself away from the shit other people taught you that really had nothing to do with you or the way you think or feel or believe, but it was their toxicity to you. And that's what stuck to you, right? So it's like, you know, like starting to recognize, okay, I don't have to hold on to that bad shit. I can have all these good thoughts in my head and I don't have to have one black thought ever. I don't have to have one attack thought. I don't have to hurt anyone with my thoughts. I don't have to think shitty thoughts ever. I can just let them go and I can cut them out of my head at any time I want. I don't have to hold on to crappy thoughts. I don't have to hold on to criticizing thoughts. I don't have to hold on to judgmental thoughts. I don't have to hold on to any thoughts. Thoughts are meaningless. And you can let them all go. And that's when, you know, the love comes through here because you've made some room. You've made some room and you've opened things up. And now you have a different level of recognition of seeing. And now you can come together with friends and, you know, not allow the capitalistic nature of the matrix overlords and the life here that we see sometimes that really gets to us. You know, we don't have to be sucked into it because we're cosmic and beautiful in the universe and we're not going to be taking it. We have a tarot here to pull. 99 problems. This is going to show something here. Going a little over time today, but there is a reason for that. And we have the Lovers with the High Priestess. Yeah, you know, the Divine Feminine has had enough of this toxic masculinity and the world in general. You know, the collective, the financial spheres, the you know, the corporate sector and everything like that. Like the time to take our power back is here. And you're aware of some underlying things that you need to know about your purpose in life. It's like you're already aware of what your purpose is in terms of like your spiritual mission. And what you're needing to see here is things are about to blow up. But don't worry because we are taking our power back here. This is a really strong message, to be honest with you, about, you know, what's going on in the world today. Not even just, you know, the idiot is fucking clueless. That's really talking about the system. The system was created you will earn more fucking money. Yeah, so it's like Spirit guide says, fuck this shit. Don't be afraid of never making more money. The universe is what brings you money. Yeah, you have to work for it. You have to go through things to get it. But ultimately, it's God that brings money. It's the universe. It's your soul path. It's everything. And keep your abundance mindset, because, you know, even if you don't have any money in your pocket, what do you have that's amazing and abundant in your life? And here's the thing. The system is fucking clueless and it's about to fall. And this is the thing that we're telling on a Virgo reading. But this is a collective reading for everyone, really, because the system is about to fall and you need to be prepared for it. And this is what I need to be telling whoever's watching this video. The system is going to fall and you need to be prepared for it. There's nothing to fear, but you're going to have to recognize that things are going to be real tumultuous for a long time. Just be prepared for the impact. And you have been watching the Rainbow Gateway Oracle. This is a 99 problems, but dude, fuck it reading. And I'm really grateful for you for being here and for, you know, finding healing within the crystals. You can find these pages. Healing insight. Maturation is a process of growing wiser. The soul and the heart do not age. Don't worry about it if you're thinking you're too old. You're not old. You're never too old, okay? You're never too old, and your wisdom is so valuable. It's more beautiful than anything you can imagine. And age should be seen more like diamonds and rubies and treasures and things like that. Like, you know, if you're 50, like that should be sparkling, you know, not like, oh God, I'm 50, I'm too old and I can't handle it. No, that's like extra sparkly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to find the treasures in the numbers and realize that your wisdom is what makes you, not your skin or your body or anything like that. Okay. Love yourself. Don't worry, and recognize that you're beautiful no matter what.